Hi, it's Sue from Aging Joyfully. It is a typical Monday morning. I'm a little bit nervous today because I'm about to go to the endodontist to see if I saved my tooth. About 3 months ago, I went in for my routine checkup, had zero pain, and found out that I needed a root canal. It was a total shock. I've never had a root canal. I have all of my original teeth, and anyway, this story is long and complicated. It goes back to, I guess, to the pandemic. The first 2 years of the pandemic, we did not see a dentist. This is the first time in our marriage that we did not go to a dentist. We didn't trust that they cleaned the machines, the equipment well enough. We did not want to get sick. At that time, we bought, our daughter gave us an electronic toothbrush, and we were more diligent about cleaning and everything. So when I went back to the dentist after that, the first dentist I went to, we had moved, so we got a new dentist, and she did all the x-rays, panoramic, and she never looked at them. She never looked at any of my x-rays. She came over to meet me, and she was so busy with another patient, she never actually even looked at my teeth, never looked at my x-rays. That's when my tooth could have been caught, but it wasn't. We switched to another dentist, a boutique dentist in a shopping center, and I, at that time, thought I had blood around that tooth, and I went to that dentist saying, I have a problem, I think there's blood there. They did all the x-rays again, a new set of panoramic x-rays, which you shouldn't have to do more often than once every 5 years. But the first dentist would not send them over to the second dentist. And I thought there was an issue, and she looked at it and said, we'll keep an eye on it. She sold me some other products I probably needed, but I went in for this tooth. 6 months later, I went in for my checkup again, and it was bleeding profusely. And the new dental hygienist, every time we've been there, or the 2 times, actually the times we've been there more than 2 times with the work I've gotten done with after the first visit, everybody in the whole staff is new. The front person, the hygienist, everybody in the entire office is different except for the dentist. Everybody else is new. I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable with that. I question that. They say they have a lot of offices and they just switch around, but I've never seen where the entire staff is new every single time you go. So the new hygienist was actually the best hygienist we've ever had in our entire lives. She did a complete, full, thorough cleaning and said she was very concerned about that tooth. And at that time, the dentist then looked at me. She said, you need a new crown and a root canal, but you need to go to an endodontist, which she referred me to somebody on network. I actually had to go to a third dentist because you do need a referral to go to the endodontist. You can't just go to one. So I had to go to a third dentist who had a 3D x-ray machine, which is unusual. She did a 3D x-ray and found a huge hole in my bone that the infection created a huge hole, and I had zero pain. She didn't believe I had no pain. She said at some point I had pain, but no, I did not have pain. I do remember having a fever at one point and wondering why I had a fever. Because we were hiking one day and it was winter and I had a winter coat on and I had a fever. And I remember thinking, you always think, do you have COVID? But it was a short-lived fever, but I never had any pain at all. But now there's a huge hole in my bone. I mean, I've never heard of such a thing, that you can have such a bad infection that it wears away a huge hole. She would not do the root canal. She sent me to an endodontist who I've never seen in my life. He did the root canal. It was the least painful dental procedure I've ever had done in my entire life. Zero pain, very quick, very good. Now, here it's been 3 months. He's going to do an x-ray this morning and see if the hole has healed. If it has healed, I need a crown. If it has not healed, we can either pull it or I can wait longer. I'm hoping so much that it is healed. If it is healed, I don't know that it can be attributed to my actions. Other than for bones to heal, one thing is sleep. I've been focusing on getting sleep because if you don't get good sleep, your bones are not going to be healing, and it's just not healthy. I've given up alcohol, caffeine, most sugar. I gave up sugar until our vacations. And that's when you say, it's vacation, we can have some sugar. So exercising, I've been using my electric toothbrush, flossing, using a special mouthwash for gingivitis. So I am hoping with that and really focusing on sleep. I'm really hoping that helped to heal this and that I can get a crown. Now the reason this was a problem to begin with, the crown that is on there was not ever done correctly. No one wanted to say that for sure, but there was a gap, and that gap created the opportunity for food to go down underneath the crown. So it wasn't anything I was doing wrong, but because the crown was faulty, and I don't know if it shifted or what the deal was. Nobody knows. Nobody wanted to blame any prior dentist, and I don't even know when I had that crown done. But I do find dental care very challenging to find in our area. They always want to sell you procedures you don't want. For example, I would love to know, do you get fluoride? They are pushing the fluoride. This one dentist was pushing fluoride, and there's fluoride in the water. And with the care I give my teeth and the little bit of sugar I have, and I haven't had a cavity in probably 20 years, I don't feel that I need a fluoride treatment. You tell me, do you get fluoride as an adult? She pushed it on me saying, because we have less saliva, we need fluoride. And I did one treatment, it tasted awful, and you couldn't eat for an hour afterwards. But I don't really see the need for fluoride. So let me know, comment below, do you get a fluoride treatment when you go to the dentist? But I've got to get going. It's Monday morning, I'm gonna go see, and this endodontist, I tell you, he is the nicest medical professional ever in my life. He's just so nice, so positive, so upbeat. I have dental anxiety, and he really helps you relax, makes you feel at home. Quick, efficient, positive. I'll tell you, hopefully the good news when I return home. I'm done already. It was literally about a 5-10 minute appointment. They did an x-ray. She said it has healed. I am good to go for the crown. It is great news. I'm so excited that I can keep all my original teeth. There is a tie in between your original teeth and longevity. So you want to keep your teeth as long as possible. I asked her if anything I had done made the difference in the healing, and she said no, because you couldn't brush or floss or do anything because it was underneath the tooth. However, I still believe that proper sleep, not drinking caffeine, eating better, not eating sugar, I think that all heals. All of those actions help to heal your body. Eliminating stress as much as you can do heals. And I guess there's an element of luck and maybe genes as well. Comment below. Have you had a root canal? Did you lose a tooth? Did you get an implant? I was very concerned about the infection risk with implants. Let me know if you've had an implant, if you've had any issues, if you've had an implant. And they sure are expensive, aren't they? Till I see you again, take it easy.